Okay, this is episode 7, and yeah, the last one ended up with us eating at a craft service table.
Wait, this is 8.
This is 8.
It's got to be.
Is this 8? Okay. Yes. Okay, did we do 7 last? Yeah, we did 7 last. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, we're here with the same people who were here last time, and let's take that incredible phone call that we were going to take in the last episode.
Ooh,
we'll find out who the mystery guest is.
We were left on a cliffhanger.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Calling it up.
Ooh, nice.
That's such a pleasant tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear all these tones these days. They're like, bah, you know.
This is
get
nice.
these out of
What
here.
about that old-fashioned tone? Sounds like angels' harps.
Hello.
Hi, caller. Please identify yourself because we had a bunch of guesses as to who you were. The only clue that we had was you were in a car, and Dave Ferguson guessed that you were Jerry Seinfeld. Is this Jerry?
Oh, I sure wish it was. No, this is Comedy Bang Bang's Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt. Where are you?
Man.
Where are you, my friend?
I am somewhere between Manhattan and Philadelphia right now.
Oh my gosh, that could be anywhere. I'd love to lock down your location. Could you get your coordinates?
New Jersey Turnpike?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get the. I have a little mini satellite dish here. I'm popping on the hood of the car.
Okay, great.
And okay, you should be able to home in right on my signal.
Okay. Oh my gosh, looks like latitude 24 degrees. No, I don't even know how to do these. There's probably more numbers than that.
That's right. If it's in New York, it's about 24
It's
now.
more than 24.
I don't know. Patton, thanks so much for calling in. I know you sold out Carnegie Hall last night.
Yes.
And so
Really fun.
you're on the road now, which is why you couldn't call in during your actual episode.
I know.
And by the way, someone who is in this actual episode that we're seeing on screen right now just walked in the room. Matt Walsh is here.
I did.
Oh, Matt Walsh. Hello, Matt.
Hi, Patton. Nice to talk to you.
And nice to talk to you, Matt.
Nice to talk to you,
Improv
Scott.
for Humans, Matt Walsh is in the room.
Well, no, not really.
Matt Besser. I think you're thinking of Matt Besser, right?
He's joking.
Oh.
You know what? It's Matt. All Matts are the same to me.
Floor mats, Matt Walsh.
It's different.
Let's talk
How
to...
you doing, buddy?
Good, buddy. Thanks so much for being a part of the show. We were talking about you during your episode, but let's talk about your episode of the show for a bit. What did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun, especially in terms of watching Vanessa Bayer have her quiet little meltdown singing the Turtle song. Was one of the funniest things I've ever. I had a hard time.
She was
I know that I
laughing a
supposed to
lot, wasn't she?
turn. Oh God! But man, I just wanted it. It was so funny. It was so hilarious.
We cut around it a little bit, but she kept breaking when she would do the song. It was really, really funny.
Yeah, because it was so awkward and painful. I loved it.
Yeah. Had you ever met her before?
Nope, that was the first time that I ever met her. That was the first time, I mean, as much as I watched the show, it's a weird experience actually doing it because, you have the luxury of sitting there going, oh, I would have done this or this or this. But when you're sitting in that seat, I like a show that not only do they throw different stuff at you, but the stuff that they throw at you is so perfectly mapped out that it makes you go in these weird directions. It doesn't feel like, it feels like, hey, fill in the blank in this brilliantly written sketch. Like, okay, Jesus, I'll try.
Well, now, thank you. And with all of our guests, we try, I like to encourage, as we call them, our A guests, the celebrity guests, to get really involved in the character guest, story, which I think makes it more fun for you, right? So you're not just like kind of disappearing on the couch, you're in there asking a lot of questions, as many questions as I'm asking.
Well, it's the same as when you do the podcast. You get to sit there with someone really funny and you're setting them up, and so it's very entertaining. And you have to get very creative in, okay, what question can I ask them that they can really, really run with? Like, you don't want to be the guy that puts, obstacles in their way. You want to okay, this character's
I like to be
hilarious.
that
I want to see the character go off.
Matt, you're an improv master. What would you say to that?
About
Obstacles in performers' ways.
well, I'm not an A guest, so I can't speak to what it's like to be an A guest, Patton.
Oh,
But I'm more disappointed that you replaced my image with a caricature of Muhammad. As I'm sitting here, Patton, I don't know if you know this, but they alter these things for the DVD, and they've replaced my face with a cartoon caricature of Muhammad, which is very dangerous.
It's very dangerous, but we like to live life on the edge, on the razor's edge, as a matter of fact.
Matt, I wouldn't worry for the safety of Comedy Bang Bang. I mean, they're gonna that blame will fall squarely on you.
No,
So
that's
don't worry
what. No,
about
that's
Goddard
exact.
and
That's
Joe.
that's
Yeah,
exactly.
but thank you
why.
for worrying about us so much. But no, they're just going to
I'm
come
upset
after you.
because I have a family and people can find me.
Yeah, the Comedy Bang Bang family. Don't worry about us. We're going to be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Comedy Bang Bang family, they'll be fine.
No.
The focus will be purely on you.
I'm
So,
absolutely not
I mean,
worried
so,
about
like, at least-
anyone
I
but
just don't want you
myself.
thinking, oh my God, it's like, well, there'll be no more Comedy Bang Bang. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Again, I feel like you're not listening to me. I'm worried about myself.
Oh, not your family
You know,
anymore?
I mean,
Well, and my family.
Look, I'm a little jealous. I'm never going to get one of those, this episode dedicated to the memory of. Be like,
That's
way
true.
older. Yours is like months away.
You're gonna have like 3 shows that do that, Walsh.
I'd be happy to pass that off to you, Patton, if you want that honor.
Well, that's I don't want to get greedy though. Like that is your thing now. Yeah, I think I was being very honest in how kind of envious I was, but that doesn't mean I just take that away from it. That's yours. Like that's your thing. Your little dedication. Like why did he go so young? He's really funny.
Oh,
I mean, so young is pushing it, I think.
I wouldn't say young, but I don't want that gimmick. Anyone can have that gimmick.
Patton,
I mean, it's out there. It's too late. Anyway.
Patton, can you describe what you're looking at in the car right now?
Is there a Wawa?
Yes, I am on. Hang on. Sir, what's
And what you're driving. I'm always curious what people rent.
Yeah.
I'm on the Jersey Turnpike right now.
That was my guess.
That
you're
is
in
latitude 24.
You're in a cab?
A Toyota
I'm in
Avalon?
a town car.
Ooh.
You
really are an A guest.
Literally, when town car started coming out of my mouth, I braced myself for it.
Well, you're coming from a town, New York City, so, it kind
That
of
is
makes
true.
sense,
Yeah, and I'm going to another town, but there's no other way to get there. There's no town train. You have to take a town car.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to get to a town and from a town, you got to take one.
We could take a city
There's
bike.
no. Are you kidding? I'd love to be on a train right now, or maybe the Chinatown bus, but I'm sorry, I'm going to a town. What am I going to do?
Now, Patton, we're watching the Tony Hawk episode right now.
Oh yeah.
Do you
How is
skateboard?
he?
He's great, but do you skateboard? Talk about your skateboarding experiences.
My skateboarding experience began and ended, I think, when I was in the 10th grade, and it was. I mean, I was vaguely aware that it was popular, and girls seemed to like skateboarders, so I tried on my driveway and basically went down, fell, and because I was wearing shorts, and basically got the biggest scab on the right side of my right leg, and that was it. Okay, no, skateboarding not for me.
I would love to see you on a skateboard. I'd love to see that
Oh,
scab.
no, you wouldn't. It's sad.
Did you take a picture of that scab? Ferg is interested.
Oh, I should have. You know what? No, I didn't document it. I can't stress it enough. It was a unsightly, huge, like calf and thigh scab.
Did you
Big
say-
scab? It looked like, I was transforming into a lizard for a few weeks.
Did you just keep the scab? Not a photo, but the scab?
Yeah, did you keep any of that sweet scab skin?
No, you know what? It's weird. I gave it to Scabs for Love. They think the kids who can't form scabs. It's a great charity, and they give scabs to young kids who can't form. It's really nice.
That is beautiful.
When they get, like, I was there when this kid got the scab, and just the look on their face when the kid gets a scab,
Right.
it's just great,
Oh, that's beautiful.
Are you performing tonight? Where you want to plug some shows on this DVD that comes out in 6 months?
If anybody who's listening to this, if you could go back in time to January 10th, 2015, you can see me at the fabulous Tower Theater in Philadelphia.
Also, you may want to try to assassinate Hitler. If you could. Try to go back to like 1941 or so. Take care of that.
I think he there's still, if you go back to January 10th, 2015, I think he's like 103 at that point. There's, that's when he's at his weakest. You can get him.
I wish I could just time travel back to that bunker and kill him.
Right before he killed himself?
Yeah. And just go, nah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a brave man. I wouldn't want to go after a spry Hitler. I would go after a very old people Hitler.
Yeah, that's the thing.
one,
Just because you can time travel doesn't mean that you're going to be successfully able to murder someone, I mean...
Exactly. Or, well, especially don't go back in their prime, what I would do.
Exactly. Earth Prime.
Earth prime.
Patton, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate you setting aside the time, especially, when you're, coming off a successful sold-out Carnegie Hall show and undoubtedly hungover and, sitting in the back of a town car when, you should be reading the New York Times and smoking a cigar.
Well, there's nothing that ties me closer to my indie comedian roots than calling from the back of a town car after selling out Carnegie Hall. Hang on. Could you pull up next guy? Hang on. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
What was that?
He asked for some Grey
Flip me
Poupon.
off. Weird. Anyway.
Great. Thank you, Patton.
Thank you.
You're a great friend, and thanks for being on the show, and thanks for calling in.
Yep, I'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, Patton Oswalt. Yes. Have we hung up? All right, very good.
We can talk about
Now
it.
we can talk about him. Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's turn to Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh, you're in this episode.
I would kill Hitler when he was an artist.
Yeah.
I would
be unsuspecting.
Yes,
Not
I would
have a lot of guards.
I would praise his art, and I would become his friend, and then I would kill him.
Really, that's how you'd get close, by praising his art?
Praising his art, because nobody liked it.
What would you say? Have you praised a lot of art? Would you know what to say, or would you have to
I would
do
say
some
it's
research?
reminiscent of El Greco or Caravaggio. I would just throw some names out.
Okay, great.
So it's important to you that he gets killed by a close friend and feels like the humiliation and confusion?
Well, that and just earlier in the process.
Yeah.
I like getting.
But that's how you
out
would
of the
lull
way.
him into a false sense of security. Of
Yes.
like, hey, this guy gets me. He's a fan of my art. He's definitely
Yes.
not going to kill me.
Yes, exactly. I would say that. Listen, I'm not here to kill you.
Start with that.
Words.
Most of my friendships start that way.
Just a fan of art.
I actually think that time travel does exist. And a bunch of people have tried to go back and kill Hitler, and he was just such a badass that he was fending
Fought
him
him
off
off.
left and right.
Bought him off.
And that he was
Smarter
just
than him?
he was the best at it. And time travelers are constantly going back in time and killing, dictators and stuff, and we never hear about it because
They're just expunged from
they're-
history.
Well, yeah, they're not as good as Hitler. Hitler was amazing at it.
Maybe.
Hey, this is the this right here is one of the most shared sketches in Comedy Bang Bang history. The
Really?
burger murder thing. Yeah.
There's Danielle Schneider, my Improv 101 teacher.
That's right.
Wow.
And my 301?
Hey!
What the hell?
Joe Wengert wrote this sketch, and people are constantly sending it around. I'm seeing it sent to me all the time. Of like, I don't know what this show is, but this is funny.
That was a fun one.
I don't think it's leading them into watching this show at all. They're just watching this and going, "Oh, that's funny. Well, I don't know what this is from." Matt, you are nice enough to. Oh, by the way, this is Sean Conroy.
Now we're getting to my Improv 301 teacher.
Good.
Sean Connery's super funny in this sketch, and this was at like 3 a.m. we shot this.
Oh, yeah?
Because we had to, for some reason, we had to do it late at night, and we were.
Diner maybe needed.
I don't know what it was, but we were told we were going to have to go till 6 a.m. on this, and
You don't look tired. Sean looks a little tired. But you don't look tired.
But I will say that the two of us, like the crew, we wrapped relatively early at like 3. And that was because we just were nailing it in these takes, and that's the only time that the crew has ever like gone around and like thanked the actors, like you guys were so good, we wrapped 3 hours early. It was a nice feeling. So Matt, you've been kind enough to be on this show for several years.
Thank you for having me.
As our boss character, and you were nameless for a long time, and then
What is my name again? I'm so sorry.
your name is L, the letter L, period.
Yes.
El Jefe, and then your last name is Manincharjo.
El Jefe
So it's like you're
Manincharjo.
Lionel Jefe Manincharjo. And the reason
Yes.
that you're named that is because Matt Besser was in an episode with you playing Hooch the Mooch, the guy who lounges around on the couch.
Yes.
And as in his dialogue, because he called everyone by a nickname, he's like one of those cool characters who calls everyone by a nickname. His nickname for you was El Jefe Man in Charjo.
If it isn't El Jefe
Man in Charjo. And then the editor of that episode then made some credits at the end of the episode, and it said Matt Walsh as El Jefe Man in Charjo because he thought that was your name. So then we had to name you that.
That's a great name. Thank you.
It's not bad.
I'm glad you went with that.
This episode also, we should say, written this runner with Little Leland, written by Paul Rust, which embodies basically the way Paul Rust
acts all the time.
Behaves and acts all the time.
And this is the actor that we were talking about. What's his name?
Grant Palmer, this kid, is the funniest kid.
He was great.
And he's got
so funny.
a bright future, I think. He was in a new Little Rascals movie, I believe, and he's playing Waldo in that. And
he was so funny. We saw his audition, and it was just like head and shoulders above everyone else. And then on the set was like was just one of those actors who's just like so calm and present and like not like nervous. Am I going to get fired or whatever? He was just like a super present dude who was just, you'd give him direction and you would do it, and just very calm guy. And then just being totally hilarious.
And his mom was nice. I think his mom was
Oh, really?
She was very sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Sweet
Yeah.
mom.
And he's doing a really good impression of what Paul was doing.
that is
It's
like how
exactly.
Paul talked through the character, like would read the character of the room and stuff. Yeah.
I assumed always
job.
that would be played by Paul until I saw the episode. I was like, Paul in a little wig.
It's one of our first recurring character guests.
Yeah, this is Ben Schwartz as Rodney Waber, the publicist character. And Ben wanted to come back. I said, what do you want to do on the show? Do you want to do a different character? And he's like, no, I'll just do the same thing. But he loves playing this guy so much because it's like an exaggerated version of himself.
He's good at this character.
He's really good at this character. So Matt, how many episodes of the show have you done, would you say?
I would say 4, maybe 5.
Maybe 5?
Maybe
feel like,
5.
Yeah.
You cut. We shoot a few in a day. I love the time travel one, which is 2 seasons ago. That was awesome.
The sliding doors one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's time travel, right?
Yeah.
Weren't you going back?
It's
on a
alternate
bus?
dimensions.
Oh. What's the difference? Just tell me.
Well, we do a time travel episode in this season, but the alternate dimensions is, depending on the choice I make, in one dimension I make the choice and this happens, and if I make the other choice in this dimension, this happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a great one. But you did a ton of episodes here in season 3. We saw you in a basketball uniform a few episodes ago, where you were going to be the first male player of the NBA. That was
WNBA.
WNBA. That was your goal.
Yes.
And
I think it was your idea to wear the basketball uniform, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to the set and wanted to do something.
I want to show
I
off those
look good.
guns.
I look good. Yeah, I wanted to show the guns. Yeah. I work out.
Now, but for
lot.
for season 4, because we were shooting the first half of the season at a time,
I know.
that we
You've been writing that since 2012, right? Season 4.
yeah.
You've been in production.
but it coincided with Veep, so you were not able to be on the show
I
so far
apologize.
this year.
Because we shoot in Baltimore, I can't do anything from like September through December. But yes.
So,
I mean,
but now
if you
you're
wanted,
back.
you could be the Oriole bird in your free time.
I could. Oh, in
Dress
Baltimore.
up and go to like parties and stuff. Yeah.
I could do that. I think they have a guy, but I would do that.
Sure.
I would do. Are you an Oriole guy? Do you care for the Orioles?
Oh yeah.
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 For the listener, Neil
That's a
just
baseball?
pretended to hit a baseball.
Yeah. I grew up in Northern Virginia, pre-national, so big Orioles guy.
I think
For
it's
real?
Joe Orsulak.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's too close to Oreo, the cookie. You know what I mean?
No way,
It's too
man.
confusing.
I met Jim Palmer in Baltimore. He's a legendary baseball player.
Meet Robert Palmer. I'm interested.
Yeah. Nobody cares
I don't
about
think
Jim
that's
Palmer.
in the cards.
He's a big bag of wind. He talks a lot. Jim Palmer.
Now, people know you from Veep, Matt, correct?
Yes.
As well as UCB and...
Comedy Bang Bang, usually I get recognized for.
Sure.
El Jefe Man in Charjo. And then, Veep. And then, ASCAT stuff around town. I do. Yeah.
And you're, of course, one of the greatest improvisers on the planet.
That's not true.
Who's better than you?
Better.
Barack Obama's probably pretty good. He can wing it pretty well. I don't know. Who are my favorites? I don't know.
Yeah, who's a good improviser in your mind?
Well, there's like people like Zach Woods, for example, who's like an assassin. He can just like improvise like a written line that you can't believe So he's like a joke every sentence. Those
Right.
those people I can't execute like that.
Right.
For example.
Is it hard for you to see people who are younger and of a different generation who have come up through your school be so much better at improv than you?
I've cut a kid's Achilles once with a blade. Just I didn't want to see him succeed. Because he was a little cocky and. I try to make them think they're not as good as they are. And
Do you still teach?
I don't teach anymore. No, I haven't taught for a while.
It's a bummer to teach, right?
Teaching's hard because you have pressure to make everyone
a
feel,
star.
Yeah, or just really successful. It's if you were to teach someone how to make a successful sketch show, let's say, and half of those people would never be able to just because the law averages. You would be frustrated because you want them to take away something, and you know also that because of DNA they're never going to get it.
Right.
So
exactly.
I find that hard.
Yeah.
Like looking at someone saying, I don't know how to reach you. I don't know how to help
Well,
you.
yeah, I taught UCBLA's first sketch class, and one of my students is in this room right now.
That's right, me.
Neil
For
Campbell.
real?
Yeah.
But were there other
2005.
people in there that frustrated you that didn't seem to learn what you were trying to?
Yeah, sure. I mean, but that's what you're saying. The law of
Yeah.
averages each.
Yeah.
You're just going to get people that are just not going to be able to do it.
And did you find that frustrating, or you were able to?
I don't give a shit.
You were gone after the first class.
We have a very special visitor who just walked in. You saw her about 4 episodes ago as one of the network executives, and we talked about her quite a bit and said some glowing things about
I'm
her.
so glad that you did.
Amy Mann is here.
I
Hello, Amy.
could not make it at my own episode, although the email sort of led me to believe that wander in and everything's fine.
And
So far everything has been fine.
yeah, it has been,
This is
hasn't
my
it?
friend Rachel standing in the
Hi, Rachel.
Hi,
How are
Rachel.
you? Amy, talk about your experience on Comedy Bang Bang.
I don't suppose you
How's that mic? Is that?
Can you? Oh, am I too quiet as usual?
I don't know.
'Cause that's
I got a lot of room tone
the
all this.
usual thing. I'm
very
going to put my
suddenly.
mouth right on it.
I'm just breathing constantly.
Said the actress to the bishop. My experience, I remember feeling nervous and awkward, and I was wearing unflattering clothing.
You think you were wearing unflattering clothes? I
Yes.
think you look good in it.
Well, thank you.
You were there with David Allen Greer and Mary Elizabeth Ellis.
I remember being told to act condescending, and then suddenly panicked and could not remember what that was. Or like, I mean, not
Oh,
like
wait. We'll catch back up.
I knew
up
what the
with
word
you.
was, but
Hold on
I
one
couldn't
second. Hold
remember
on.
what that looked like.
Okay.